welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. We are the Ingwithian dig site. We're gonna go down in this luminous Audra pool, and then we have a arena over here, arena sublevel that we need to get into. We're trying to find out what happened here. We had a quest to come here. We have a we picked up a okay. These are imps. I'm not doing good in battle, I can tell you that. Did I not have... Oh yes. I can... What is this? Accuracy versus fortitude. That's for... Noise is loud, uses quiet okay, so it's for restoration and condemnation. I'm not sure what that means. The small bell of still has no striker, yet it produces a discordant chime when swung. This boom holds within it the power over life, death, and undeath. Bereth gave it to us. Friendly fire, friendly AoE interrupts, 40 burn damage, accuracy, fortitude, 35 health restored. Okay. So I have to remember I have that.
Don't think I can pull that off.
First.
Oh man, right off the bat.
Not even close.
Okay. Are we making any dent on them at all? Are we making any dent on them at all? Unharmed. Near this one's almost near death. Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, one of them's done. Well, there's my kitty cat walking around in the background. These don't want to do like they're supposed to.
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Come on, I told you to do this.
After him.
Okay.
Nice hit.
We did it. Okay. I just gotta figure everything out.
I hear you. Huh? Huh?
We got Tara? Oh, it's ingredients. Oh, and another one over here. Luminous Audra dust. What was that? Is that all this is right here? It is. Okay. So then we have the lower arena. Down over here. Oh, I forgot to check this, didn't I? I did. I got busy fighting the,
Leave it to me.
Several men and women appear to be locked inside a cage of some kind. They're little more than silhouettes behind the glass, pointing and gesturing excitedly. I didn't see there. I'm sorry, guys.
You out there? Are the beasts gone?
It's an answer. One woman comes up to the door, hands pressed against the glass. I took care of the creatures. The woman turns away to have a muffled exchange with the others. Then she pulls out something by the door and you hear a rattling clank.
Perfetto! We are saved!
A youngish man with bright eyes and a twitching smile claps his hands in joy as he steps out of the cage. The woman next to him, however, remains sober.
Me and the Watcher? We're always happy to help.
She beams at you, eyes filled with pride.
Governor Clario must have sent you to rescue us, no? But you do not look like one of his guards.
She rises onto the balls of her feet and peers behind you as if searching for someone else. She looks to be only midway into her 30s, though the serious set of her mouth makes her seem older. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Actually, Clario sent me to find... Actually, Clario sent me to find Oderica, or Oderici, or his notes. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. An older woman hawks an impressive gob of pilmage onto the ground and kicks a clump of dirt over it.
I told you the governor does not care about us. This is all about profit. For him, the rest of the Valian.
Yep.
Calaste!
She signs to others with a sharp look. She turns back to you with a resigned breath.
You are here, and that is what matters.
Where is Oderica? The Andamancers look at one another.
He is still in the ruins, we think.
She grimaces, her gaze darting to her foes. So what happened?
We were taking measurements of the luminous Adra when something strange began happening.
Fascinating. The pillar started to dim, the ground shook, and our instruments showed unusual variations.
That's when those of us with a grain of sense got into the cage.
She glares at the excitable young man, but he doesn't seem to notice. The cage?
Something we made to protect ourselves from surges in the luminous Adra. Those have not been a problem, but I am grateful today for unnecessary precautions.
So what happened then?
The Colossus. Some kind of construct made from luminous Adra. It passed through the arena toward the pillar.
Benicia closes her eyes.
Moments later, the pillar went dark, and all of our colleagues outside the cage froze. Like they turned to ash.
She goes quiet, her hands clasped in front of her. The young man leans forward, his eyes wide with a perverse kind of excitement.
That is when the panthers and worms showed up. Started going through the tents. It was awful, but Engfirth.
Vanessa shoots him a furious look and he falls silent again. A confused and slightly injured expression crinkles his face.
Some of our people are still missing in the ruins, including Oderici, our lead researcher. It is possible he managed to hide.
Her furrowed brow, however, suggests otherwise. If he didn't make it to the cage, you should prepare for the worst. She nods.
Most of the ruins are that way, through the door next to the ramp.
She points to the dark entrance in the eastern wall of the arena, which is where I was going to go.
If you are going below, you should take Engfirth with you.
She turns and motions to someone to the front of the group.
Hey, he looks just like...
Eater cuts himself off for reasons not yet apparent. His jaw hangs slack. Okay. Oh, Aloth! Aloth! A sharp-featured elf comes to the front. As he meets your eyes, he gives you a knowing nod. He has earned a few new scars, but you recognize Aloth, Corsair, all the same. He taps a finger to his lips, a sly smile working its way across them. Aloth came back! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Engfirth knows a great many spells. At first, he even cast fire to chase away the panthers.
Until the flames nearly caught one of the tents.
You're making a really great case for him, so, oh?
We then decided it would be better to preserve our remaining supplies, in case we ever got out.
Well, I took all of them.
And when the supplies ran out?
She scratches the bridge of her nose, looking concerned. The others look away and avoid further speculation.
I do not expect the ruins will be any safer. Many of our people remained behind, which has surely attracted more wildlife. It would be prudent to take help, as long as Engferth is willing to go.
She looks quickly to Aloth. He nods.
I would be happy to assist.
He hopes your gaze with wide, expectant eyes. I'm not going to give him away. He's combating animancy after what happened with the leaden key. I'll gladly accept his help. He gives you a quick smile.
Be careful, I'm Miko.
She gives Aloth's hand a quick squeeze before backing away.
I shall try.
Aloth nods at her before leading you a short distance away.
Thank you for your discretion. I'm certain you have many questions, but I fear they must wait until we're off this island.
He casts a regretful glance back at Vanessa and the Animasters. At least tell me what you've been doing here.
That's a rather long story. The short version, for now, is that I'm gathering information on local animancy operations.
He looks you up and down.
But I could ask you the same.
Aeolus destroyed my keep, killed most of the people there, and nearly killed me. He'll answer for it. The gods are up to something again. I need to understand what. I decided it was time to see the world and find myself. No. The gods are up to something again, and I need to understand what.
Oh, there's never a dull moment with you.
He raises an eyebrow.
We can speak more freely once we're away from Port Mage. For now, let us find Odorisi.
Okay, Alos. So I can do a battle mage? Wizard battle mage. Wizard and fighter, wizard and rogue. I think we just had him as a wizard before. He looks older for sure. But I think he has healing, if I remember right. How do we know by looking? He's got so much. These were always so confusing. Spell shield. Jolting touch. I thought he had healing. Yeah, that's what they used, the grimoires. And that one place had a grimoire. I thought he's got the chain lightning. Eesh, I can't remember if he does or not, if he's got healing. I know Durance did. Durance had the healing too. Okay. We are going to do him as the wizard. Welcome to the team. Okay. It said there was a level up, but I don't see it. Do you have a level up? Okay, you're using a destructive channeling. You're using a... So you have a grimoire in one hand. Boy, you're totally different looking, aren't you? You have got the key breaker scepter. Okay, and you also have a rapier. Okay. Didn't I give you the rapier? No, you don't have one. Okay. Do you need something for your helm? Is this better than what you have? I think the scepter is better. It is. Okay. You currently are wearing a lost leather armor, and it's light armor. This gives you overseen area of effect. I don't think anything is going to be better than what you have. Crush 3, free 3. Yeah, I think this is all. Okay. Do you want a helm? They're not going to do anything for you. They're just to cover your head. Yeah. I don't think so. Or did you already have one? Maybe you already had one. No. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to see what you had in your personal stash. You didn't. But you have Potion of Elemental Defense, Scroll of Fan of Flames. Think you need this. Okay.
Indeed. Yes?
All right. Here we go, guys. We got a new party member. Down into the arena we go. And this is where Odysseus, whatever his name is, might be. This kind of looks a little familiar, huh?
Why not?
Let all champions pay homage to Extrados, for without him there would be no glory. The copper bowl has translated... The copper bowl has tarnished to a dull blue-green. Grime and dust coat the surface in a thin film. Examine the bowl. At the bottom of the bowl is a shallow circular depression. You recognize the Operine Bowl, an artifact found in many Igwithian ruins. It would have been intended for use only by Igwithians who held high rank or had made some great achievement. In an arena such as this, a champion might fulfill that role. Oh, place the champion's medallion into the depression. Okay. But how did they get down here without that champion medallion, right? Uh-oh, they were all turned.
Leave it to
Poor
me.
fools. They were unprepared for this.
Alright, let's go around this way.
Dim in the lantern.
So we got a will-o-wisp.
Whoa, look.
Yeah, I see that. We got... Oh, these damn things. I hate those things. They turn people.
Let's go.
And then you are going to do... Where's all your... Oh, okay. Where's all your stuff? Okay, so you can't... How do you know what to use? I love the bounding missiles. But how do you know? How can we use it? That's what I want to know. Destructive channeling or... Okay. I guess he just does what he does.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Who's this? This is Eater. Why aren't you fighting Eater?
Ain't you got the decency to die?
So he just goes through his grimoire, I see. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah?
The walls here have collapsed inward, barring any further progress.
Why not? Good thing I saw him first. You like that?
Well, this is Ether Heaven 4. Okay, more dead bodies. Vessel flesh. Mushrooms. No, it's larvae.
The season of harvest.
Okay, rusted copper. Oh, these things are nasty.
Let's go. Here.
Aloth, you go after this thing here.
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Take this!
What was that happened? Corinne, Silver, Tide.
That's complicated.
Uh-oh.
After him!
Where is your... Not you. You. Where's your...
Not exactly my area of expertise.
Aren't you fighting at least?
Let's go!
Lava beyond seek. Lava beyond seek.
Alright, come on.
Can't do it. Let's do this. After him.
Come on. Okay, so we got all those.
Leave it to me.
Another body. We got a sword, onyx, and a pickaxe. Is this as far as this goes? It looks like it is. Okay. I don't think we can go up in here, can we? Oh, we can!
You like
That door is
that?
too tall.
Lava beyond seek. Lava beyond seek.
god, they're just so slow.
Let's go.
All these will-o-wisps.
I shall.
The hell is this up here? Okay.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah, I see. We got imps.
After him.
Got one or two? We got two. Or is it just one? Just one.
Lava beyond seek.
I don't know, it just seems strange that I can't control his spells.
I got it.
Alright, so Dora the Reckless defeated 7 beasts barehanded. Moss and grime have been scraped clear of large portions of this mural, revealing the vibrant hues of the Ingwithian figures beneath. Okay, so we've got Animancer's hat, palm slats, and a journal entry. It has been a stroke of unimaginable fortune to find an Audra vein in such pristine condition. The essence is so concentrated here that even from the far side of the corridor, the pillar's light pulses like a star. At times I almost feel as if I can sense it, like the warmth of sunlight upon the skin. We will need to reinforce the central chamber before attempting further excavations. The ruins are unstable, and Sela's motley workforce of savages and paupers grow more fearful by the day. With the assistance of a single watcher, we could trace the essence in the primary vein and isolate those deposits worthy of extraction. I permitted Director Castle in... At first I thought that said Nebraska. Nakaratela for such a resource, but I am continually rebuffed. It is unthinkable that the Belanian Trading Company cannot isolate within the vast borders of its considerable influence a single suitable candidate. I must assume that the wretched Elita woman is hoarding them for her fanciful experiment. Transportation, as if we have the time to expend on such frivolities. Okay, so we have an Animancer's hat. Does it do anything? Has come... No, not really. But... Oh. No. 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 Okay, we have... Bomb. Obsidian flake. Hardtack. Torches. Simple clothing. More hardtack.
Sure.
We have a scroll, mother of pearl. That's in the ingredient. Okay, so we have a scroll. Where do those go under? This here? Interesting, so I can't do anything with any of this. Is this going into a different area? It is.
That's Odorisi.
How can you tell? Frozen mid-stride, this grim figure is turned toward the colossal pillar of Audra that dominates the chamber. The ashen corpse's outstretched hand rests upon the crystal's dulled surface. Clutched tightly in the remnants of a fist is a bundle of papers bound together by a leather cord. Several more pages are scattered on the ground at your feet.
This one's ashen. Means he ain't got no soul for me to tend to, right?
Yep. As you pull the papers free, the ashen figures gripping them slough away, disintegrating into a fine plume of dust. You have gained an item. His notes. The item was put in your stash. Standing there by the lone figure, you are struck with a feeling of dread. The air around you, the very motes of ash and dust, all of it is stagnant and still. The feeling grows worse when you look up at the Audra and sense no energy flowing into its surface. It is as though it has been disconnected from the wheel. That's not good.
You place your hand against the pillar of luminous Audra. A dim, warm light emanates from the surface, but it feels cool to the touch. Pinpricks dance along your fingers, uncomfortable, but not painful. A woman's voice, scratchy, distant, and halting, echoes in your mind.
Find your soul in him.
Is that Bareth?
You concentrate, peering into the Audra's energy as you would peer into a soul. Its inner light is blinding, but as you become accustomed to it, you perceive the core of the Audra itself, a churning mass of millions of soul fragments. With a jolt, the energy reaches out to you.
But I thought he took all the souls.
The Angwithan ruin fragments around you, breaking into incoherent shapes and dissolving to dust, falling into an infinite well of dark gray vapor. Even the ground itself disintegrates into nothingness. All that remains is the murky expanse of the in-between. The Audra pillar, and a skein of golden threads rooted in the pillar that extend far off into the distance. You focus on the threads. You catch glimpses of memories, your memories, mingled among the memories of thousands of other captive souls. The filaments begin to cohere, rapidly twining into a golden cord. With a muffled crack, the cord ripples outward in a violent wave toward the endless distance. The cord undulates over a space so vast that you lose sight of the wave before it finds its end. Then, a heavy creaking, like the sound of mountains shearing under their own weight, washes through the dull gloom of the in-between. A violent force yanks you along the cord at an incredible speed. The murk of the in-between warps erratically, as though you are observing it through an ill-ground lens. Just as quickly as you were pulled forward, you stop, suspended below a massive figure of ancient carved Audra. Like all Audra, it glimmers with energy, but the souls and memories within it are not flowing down. They churn in a vortex that burns at the heart of the statue's mass in some invisible engine. It is Aethys.
Okay.
The great golden cord terminates in his back, sending pulses of energy throughout his limbs as they move. He walks in long, slow strides toward a brilliant pillar of Audra far in the distance. It shines even more brightly in the in-between than Aethys.
So he's going after all the Audra pillars.
From within the teeming throng of souls, dozens of eyes look out to you. Through the cord, their collective anguish and despair push at the edge of your mind.
Help us! Please! Help us!
Their voices echo in your mind. Somewhere within their ranks, you can feel the presence of your own soul, slumbering deeper in the gyre.
Reach out to the lost souls, rush past the lost ones to find your own soul. Reach out to the lost souls.
You reach out to the lost souls, but the incredible power flowing through Aethys' body repulses you. Not even your Watcher powers can penetrate the massive tides of energy crashing through him. The souls sense your efforts and attempt to breach the surface of Aethys's body, but are instantly pulled back down into the deep well at the statue's heart, as though they were pried from the edge of a great precipice. Aethys's stride slows and stops. His head slowly pivots, until its great burning eyes are cast back along the cord.
Uh-oh.
As his gaze meets yours, you feel an overwhelming rush of incredible joy, mingled with profound sadness. You have sensed similar anguish in lost souls, but never with this intensity. A soothing voice drifts into your mind.
Overwhelming rush of incredible joy mingled with profound sadness. So that's him, full of joy and sadness.
It takes great bravery to venture through the in-between, even for a watcher.
A swell of admiration radiates out from the god's heart, a force so intense that it momentarily overwhelms you.
You do not need to follow me, for their sake or your own. Something beautiful is coming. Something that will save us all.
A great light shines from Aethys's brow, so bright that even the souls within him flinch from the source, cowering in fear.
But you're taking... whatever you're doing, you're taking people's souls away from the wheel.
Through the glare, you see Aethys's massive arm reach up to grasp the golden cord. The tether carrying energy from the Adra pillar to him, that also suspends your consciousness.
What does that mean?
The sun will yet rise, Watcher. You need only wait for its light to come.
Aethys yanks on the golden cord, pulling it from his back. The cord tears into filaments that blacken and dissolve to dust. Without pause, he turns to resume his stride toward the distant pillar of Adra, shining on the boundless horizon. You hear the souls within him cry out for just a moment, before your consciousness is snapped away from them. The in-between goes dark. For a second, you feel a mix of nausea and a sensation like spinning and falling. Then the moment ends. Your consciousness has returned to the Angwithan arena. The world is sideways, the Adra pillar upside down. You flinch at the feeling that you're standing on the ceiling. The disorientation overwhelms you and you collapse to your knees next to the luminous Adra pillar. Previously dim and flickering, the pillar now glows with a strong and steady light. You touch the Adra again, but the chill and prickling sensations you felt before are gone, replaced with a comforting warmth, like the embers of a fire that has just lost its flame.
As you return to the road, you feel a hand on your back.
You alright? Come on, we just got your back.
Despite his tone, you can see genuine concern in Eater's eyes. I'm not sure.
Well, if you're not sure, now I'm worried. I've seen you commune with souls of the dead, but this looked altogether different. What happened?
His gaze flickers to the brightly glowing Adra. I saw Aethys and he saw me. Thousands of suffering souls were trapped within Aethys. I was powerless to help them. Aethys turned tall as soon as he saw me. Not so tough now, is he? After seeing the agony that follows in Aethys' wake, I'm more determined than ever to stop him. I saw Aethys and he saw me.
Really? I knew it. I mean, that's great, Watcher. Ain't it?
She can barely contain herself, jumping up and down as she stumbles over her words.
What did Gon say? Is he gonna meet us? What do we do next? He charged you with a divine calling, didn't he? Just like he's done for me.
Aloth hums approvingly. He was headed toward another pillar of luminous Adra. I guess that's why I'm captain. He's moving toward luminous Adra. He's after luminous Adra, and we're going to stop him before he gets there. I saw more numerous Adra in his path, but he told me not to follow, that something beautiful is coming.
I wonder if he said the same thing to people in Rayed Saris 20 years ago.
Yep.
I wonder what he's after, and why he's been giving me these dreams. The things I've seen, they leave a mark on your soul.
She rubbed her arms despite the balmy air.
I may not know what Gon's got planned for me, but clearly he wanted me to meet you.
Aloth flashes a quick, pleased glance. Dutiful. Okay. Can't go up that way. Oops. So we need to go back. We got areas. Can we get down that way? No. Alright, we got areas to get into. Still. That's not what I meant to do. So this is the... Okay. Is there any way to... Oh, there is.
Could be a fight.
Yeah, it looks like it could be a fight, doesn't it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah!
That's it!
You like that?
Lava will be on seek.
Alright, let's do this.
Lava will be on
Get that.
Oh, I found a trap. Or, not a trap, but something...
Take this! Let's go!
I have something... You didn't do your... You did, okay. Vestige of death. Use your... What does that do?
That's it!
Okay.
No problem.
So we got bodies to pick up. Why are we destroying these, I wonder? What we got in them? Oh, that's a pet? No, it's ingredient. That's an ingredient, okay. For what? I have no idea. I have another tattered note. I wasn't sure about the constructs at first. These new techniques may be less extreme than those of eccentrics like Galbino, but it gets harder to remember that once the hulking things are moving around like large, noisy, wireless dolls, the constructs require daily maintenance and they make the workers uncomfortable. Still, they've been an effective deterrent to the local wildlife, and I have to admit, I've started to feel safer with one of them standing nearby while I work. Oderisi despises the things and avoids them if possible. That alone is a considerable benefit. Lockpicks. Okay, so we got this. This is more an L, and then also this. What is this? This is Orland's Cradle. It's an ingredient. Okay. Oh, we got a rod.
Why not? No sweat.
Let's see here. Total Mechanics 3. Party Assist 0. Can we do it?
There, done.
Oh, I did do it. Okay. We've got a fine dagger, jade, hammer and chisel, and a golden... Okay, so a fine dagger is better than what I have right now. I have just a dagger. This is 12 to... Yeah, it's a little bit better. It does better penetration. Accuracy is... recovery time is longer. Additional effects. Accurate by 15 damage, 4 accuracy, 1 penetration. Is this the dagger? Yeah, there's the dagger. Okay. Anything down here we can go into?
Let's take a look.
I keep forgetting to go into stealth mode.
Leave it to me.
These ornate bronze fixtures appear to be braziers. Some soon blinds the interior of their metallic petals. Soot lines the interior of their metallic petals, and you spy fresh coal beneath a lingering, a pillaged grating. Someone lit these recently. Had you the means, you might do the same. Light the brazier with a torch, yeah. Nothing happens for a moment, and then the brazier lights, ignites in a sudden rush of flames. Only the bold, the reckless, and the fortunate shall pass safely within.
Sure.
Light the torch. You scarcely touch the flame to the brazier's surface, where it catches with a hollow roar. The flame jets downwards, moving into a narrow channel connecting both braziers. Okay.
I'll try not to get roasted.
Well, this is interesting as all get out. Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a stupid puzzle. Okay, is there a clue anywhere?
Why not?
Only the bold, the reckless, and the fortunate shall pass safely within. The bold, the fortunate, and the reckless. So you have to be able to see what they are. Oops, okay, come here. The bold. What would be considered the bold? Nope, that isn't it. The bold. Well, these ones are lit. Maybe, or is it just reflecting from there? Probably what it is. Oh, I did it by pure luck. Ah! Is it worth it?
Sure.
We have a gladiator sword. Ooh, and... Okay, so the gladiator sword... Compared to yours, you have got a saber. 17 to 25, 17 to 24, almost the same. But this thing does, okay, penetration, what you have is better for penetration, but additional effects, corroded blade, skim, grants, skim, fine. I think this is better for you than your saber. Yep, because it does more than just, it does slash and pierce, where his other one only did, and I think that was the problem he was having. The other one only did slash. So we'll see. Okay. We still got that room over here. We got a tomb. Did we come in here yet? All that remains of the... Yeah, we did. No, I don't think we did.
Why not?
All that remains of this inscription is Rekka the Fortunate. The stone around is worn smooth. In memory of Sana, beloved sister, I gift the statue. Praise to bold-hearted Avarex, master of the blade.
Leave it to me.
Part of the statue near the legs has been forcibly removed. Oh, you're talking about, like, yeah, between the legs, right? Okay, so that's there. This is the entry hall. Oop. What is this? Gunpowder, pry bar. Okay. We know that there's a tomb that got opened up, right? Up here. When we put the medallion. Okay. Ah, there's a body. And yet all these flames are lit. Really? Are they eternal flames? Here rests Exagrius, most virtuous architect. So what did he have on him? Amulet of Health, Audraban. Audraban. White Audra is an extraordinarily rare precious stone found in some formations of Audra. It sometimes appears immediately adjacent to copper conductors used in Anwithian structures. Okay, but this is what I'm after. Amulet of Health. 15 max health. Okay, cool. So that is going to be going to me. Because I currently have ability activates when near death. I don't know. What do you have? You've got this one. And you've got this. And then I'm going to give this to him. Okay.
For me?
And that's it for here.
Dim in the lantern.
Oh, look at all the... As the souls move past you, some turn their heads in your direction, but most seem fixated below you on the Adra pillar beneath your feet. A few nod their heads in thanks or raise a hand to acknowledge your presence.
What do you see that I can't, Watcher?
Souls, dozens of them, maybe hundreds. They're all going to the Adra pillar. One of them is kind of cocky, the second one. Souls, dozens of them, maybe hundreds. They're all going to the Adra pillar. Thank the gods the island's lost souls are finally heading to the Adra pillar. Yep, souls.
All of them? Really?
She strokes the cage of her lantern, appearing lost in thought. A small group of souls has started to cluster around you. One of them is standing a bit closer than the others and gestures for your attention.
Watcher, we'd like to come with you.
Why don't you just go to the Adra pillar?
We would, and we appreciate that you showed us the way, but what if the Adra goes dark again before we reach the beyond?
The other souls shuffle anxiously and look to each other, then back to you. Very well, follow me.
Can I harvest the souls now?
Eloth nods, a quiet smile. Yes, of course.
Thank you for aiding my mission, Watcher. I just knew you'd help me if I followed you.
Eloth nods, a quiet smile. Okay. She glides her hands in a series of motions that resembles a martial art or an intricate dance. As she slides a circle around the area, she begins swinging her lantern faster and farther from her body until an imperial light flares from inside. The lure is answered and several souls change course, drifting past the lantern's cage to disappear.
Thank you, Watcher.
Okay. So they all came to me. So, Animancer.
We're lucky the cage worked.
We will remain here to see to our dead.
We should build more of these cages, I think.
Yeah, I think you should too. Okay. So I gotta leave here and go back to because we've done everything we could. Oh. I'm still finding...
Leave it to me.
I'm still finding bodies standing around that I thought we had taken care of. That is just so weird. Unless there's more of them showed up. But I thought we had them all. Okay. So we need to go back to Port Magi, or Maggie? Oh, there's a boat. Deadfire Merchant. Unaffiliated trade ships, merchant vessel sloop. Huh. That just showed up out of the blue. Alright. Wait a minute. Supply. Medical supplies. I think I have room for one more. I don't need this. Where are we going? Except... Alright, he's up here, I believe. Is it for the... was it Ren... no, it wouldn't have been Renko's house, right? No.
I'll see what I can find.
Why not?
Yeah, if you put yourself in stealth, then you can steal stuff. The Midwife's Memoirs. My mother lived every note of life's song. Bringing me into this world was her last verse. For this my father scorned me and abandoned me, and for this very same fact my town's midwife, an adherent of Haley's, raised me as her own. When I came of age, I learned that Halia visits us on the screams of women in childbirth, and when a woman dies giving life to her child, her soul is carried away and reborn as an avian attendant of Haley's court. Through the miracle of the Queen of Birds, my mother has been with me, watching over me my whole life. I wear the fetish charms of the cloud singer, the bird I dreamt my mother became. My feathery trinkets look gaudy and unbecoming, but it is a signal fire to women in need that I am a trained midwife, blessed by Halia in living every note of life's song. The Queen of Birds wills us to shepherd new life into the world, and not, as the other gods so often desire, to end it. A follower of Magra once mocked my faith, saying I worshipped paintbrushes and birds, piddling things beneath the gods. I do not resent the other gods and the brutal necessities that they must oversee, but it is not language, love, the arts, and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts. But is it not language, love, the arts, and creativity that which separates us from simple beasts? Halia shows us to rise above our savage, feral selves. I am often amused that upon seeing our holy Avarians, visitors frequently ask, "This is nice, but where is the real temple of Halia?" Perhaps they think hallowed ground requires oppressive stoneworks and ceilings that hide the sky. They do not realize the bird queen stands not on ceremony. She makes herself manifest in the music of birds and in beauty of the ambiguous open sky. Halia prefers the worship of two children singing over 1,000 petitioners silently praying for victory. The Sky Mother asks so little of us, and yet so much. We are charged to live every note of life's song. It surprises me how many fail to embrace this divine calling. I suppose if I believed in a god, that would probably be who I would go after, who I would follow.
Sure. Leave it.
Okay, hunting bow. If they don't see you, you can steal all you want. Oh, you're up and about, I see.
My eyes are peeled. Sure.
I see you're up on your feet.
I am feeling more like myself. Soon I will be on my feet.
You're already on your feet. Okay, I am horrible at doing these. Okay.
Got it.
So we just robbed you blind now, okay? I need to go... Okay, so he's up here, I believe.
Quickly and quietly.
No, we wanted you all... I believe you're up here. In fact, you're actually up here.
Real quiet now. huh? Got it. Why not?
Oh, he can see me. Because he keeps moving around. Not like I really need him. The moon of... Yeah, because these will show up. Oh, you keep following us around. Never mind. Alright, here we go.
Yes? Something you need?
Yeah, I have information for you about the dig site.
At last, Belfetto, tell me please, what has happened? How much have we lost? I must know.
I'm sorry some of your endomancers made it, but I'm afraid Odarius, Odercia was killed when Aelthus arrived. I saw the same destruction Aelthus wrecked on, yeah.
I see. And the work? Odorisi's notes? Was there nothing of his research?
Clario gaze searches you with almost feverish anticipation. Yeah, I found these.
You did? Gods be kind.
Clario takes the bundled notes from you with barely restrained urgency. Within moments, he is flipping through the papers, his eyes sweeping back and forth across the pages.
Belfetto! Belfetto! We are saved!
Clario lets out a relieved, almost giddy laugh, looking up with you with a toothy grin. A grin he hides soon after beneath a cough and a look of some regret.
That is, Odorisi's legacy is not wholly lost. I like to believe the man would find that pleasing.
He folds the papers once again and sets his hands over them protectively.
You say this is all the work of the Titan, of Aelthus, and you still insist on looking for him? He destroyed your ship, killed my people. Would it not make more sense to sail to the far side of the world and away from all this?
This is the god of light we're talking about. No, I don't have a choice.
It is a strange obligation you are under. I understand a little of that. Lucky for you. If I were a more sensible man, I would take this for fable and turn you away.
Clario, I need your help. Aelthus is looking for Adra pillars like the one in this area. Aelthus is using the Adra pillar as an energy source. If I can find more, I can find him.
Merla. He will ravage every outpost in the Deadfire. That Adra is why we are here. Why everyone is here, in truth. The Valiant Trading Company, the Royal Deadfire Company, countless mercenaries. You'll want to go to Neketaka. Queen Onekaza II rules there at the Kahanga Palace.
Oh, God.
Anyone seeking to do business in the Deadfire archipelago must negotiate with her first.
All these names! Oh my gosh.
The Queen knows every Adra vein of worth in the Deadfire. I'm certain she can help you. That is, if she agrees to see you at all.
So, who are the Kahanaga?
The most powerful tribe in the region, now that Onekaza II has united a host of them under her rule. Ikawa would disagree, but then Ikawa contents herself with a spit of land and a handful of followers.
Then that's where I'm going next. Well, you promised to help me.
I have not forgotten. We will get you to Neketaka. And for that, you need your ship. I'll arrange it with Ikawa. Between the two of us, I'm certain we can gather the workers we need. Head down to the beach once you are ready to depart.
Okay, thank you for the help.
Pompiaco, it is only right. After all you have done for me. I won't keep you further. You have a long and very strange journey ahead.
Yes, I do.
Some advice. After you have had your audience with the Queen, seek out the Valiant Trading Company. They make their headquarters in Neketaka, and the company always appreciates good help.
Okay. Quest updated. So recommended companions. Oh, they even give you recommended companions. Okay, so Veins of Adra, Stranded, Return to the Beach. And I will do that on another episode since we are out of time, and we have been out of time. It's past time. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.